Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, and we are back with another video. Today is July 15th. So in past videos, I've shown some, not all of my graded cards from different decades, starting with the 50s. And I did the 60s as well, so I guess I gotta keep going with the 70s next, right? I was shocked to see I don't really have too many graded cards from the 70s. Why? I couldn't really tell you. I have a decent amount of raw cards. They're just not really worthy of being graded, I guess. Maybe I'll have to look over them again. I'm sure I'll send some in. I don't really have any chase cards from that decade that I can really think of. I guess the top of my list would be the 1973 Michael Jackschmidt rookie card. But I'm sure my graded collection of 70 cards will be increasing over time. But just a rundown of these cards year by year. If people are not familiar with them, we can start with these 1970 cards. These are not appealing to me at all. I don't know. I don't really like the design of these. I don't even have any like big names. I don't think. Actually, I did find this 2019 Mookie Betts relic, Topps Heritage, and that's a question, by the way. I don't know. Whatever. On to 71. 71s are awesome. I love black border cards. This one is an OPG. So, yeah, 71s. They're tough. Tough to get in good condition. But they're very appealing to me. 72s. Probably my most underrated of the decade. I love these retro look of these cards. Really pop colors. I don't have too many of these. I actually had to dig for this one in my rookie binder. I did find a couple in there. So, yeah. I will be looking to purchase more of these 72s. 73s. Front is kind of, meh. But the backs are amazing to me. I love this burnt orange and black combo. So I always loved the back of these 73s, but the fronts are kind of, to me, kind of, not great. 74, I don't know. It's kind of bland to me. Nothing really memorable about this set as far as a design goes. Might be contender for one of the least favorite for me in this decade. I don't know. 70s, hard to beat as far as that goes. 75s, the most colorful of the bunch. They really went in a different direction on these. I like them. I mean, no more, no less. I like them. Great rookies in this set, though. 76. I like these. Not so much the base cards, because these league leader cards are sweet. I really love this color combination they used on the 76s. So, you know, the bases are fine, but these cards are awesome. 77. I really like 77. The coloring's there. It's the year I was born, so that's gotta mean something. Now the backs are kind of... wait a minute here. These backs, this is 77, 76. Does it mean these like look the same? Green, gray, green, gray, more green, more gray, green and gray. 74. Shocker. Green and gray. What the hell? Okay then. I think they should have changed that up after a while. After, 3 or 4 years. Get something different in there. Okay, 78. They're okay. I like the font. That's a little fancy. Of the team name. The backs, I like these colors on the back. Maybe I like these more than I thought. Before I thought they were kind of not very memorable, but I kind of like them. 79, pretty straightforward. Oh, and what do you know? More green and gray. What do you know? But anyway, those are my thoughts on each year. You're more than welcome to disagree. But let's get into the very limited graded cards I have. Let's start with this 79 Topps Burger King Thurman Munson. I went on a run of trying to get Hall of Famers and All-Stars in their last year of playing. And I was surprised that some of them they have teams they were not really associated with. Not Thurman. He spent his whole career with the Yankees. This card, virtually the same as the Topps card. This is the Burger King. Burger King released 2 sets of 23 cards. One set was of the champion Yankees, and the other was the Phillies. As a Yankees fan, I wanted a graded card of the captain. This is a great looking card. This is a PSA 8. And it is surprisingly an accurate grade from PSA. So, picked this one up a while ago. So yeah, good looking card. I also have a 78 Topps Dave Winfield. Picked this up fairly cheap years back. I loved watching Dave Winfield as a kid. Growing up as a Yankees fan, he was just so athletic and big and rangy, and just the way he wielded the bat, and he had a howitzer for an arm. He had that big smile, but was intimidating as they come in the batter's box. This one's nice as well. Looks good in this slab, I think. The PSA 8. Next, we have a 77 Nolan Ryan that I got graded a little while back. I've seen this card quite often when looking for Nolan Ryan cards. I mean, this guy is a legend. What can you say? He was the type of pitcher that he would get you out before the game even started. That's, that was his demeanor as far as me hearing stories of him pacing back and forth along the opposing team's dugout before the game even started. Just walking back and forth, back and forth. He would throw at guys for swinging too hard, throw at guys for hitting deep fly balls that went foul. I still think he threw harder than anyone I've ever seen. Forget the radar gun. They were clocking his velo 10 feet in front of home plate in his era. Today, I think they do it out of hand or a couple feet away from that. So he would consistently throw 100 for 9 innings. Not 4, not 5, but 9. And he used to beat people up. Probably still can. He was, and still is, an animal, this guy. Next, let's go to 76. I have this Joe Morgan. PSA 9. Says PD for a print defect. This card looks great. I guess the print defect, it's very hard to tell. It's kind of some snowing, it's called, when there's kind of very tiny white dots. I don't even know if I can pick it up on the camera. So I guess that's what PSA was going for. They just couldn't give it a 9. Sharp card, though. Edges, corners, centering, all look great. So, yeah. The 76 Topps Joe Morgan Mint 9 PD. Next, 74 Michael Jackschmidt. Really thought when I submitted this I was going to get a higher grade. 6 is kind of strict to me on this one. Schmidt's second year, so I was hoping for a higher grade. It's not perfect by any means. The back, centered a little bit to the right, but it's a sharp card. There's some whiting on the bottom here where the team name is. Thought I might fetch a 7, but not too mad about it. Or maybe I am. I don't know. I guess that'll be for another video. Sharp card, though. And I have this 73 Roberto Clemente and a 5 SGC. I was hoping to get a better grade on this one too when I submitted it, but after looking it over, I think 5 is well deserved. Centering on the front's awesome. But there's fish eyes. You can see one on the left, one on the right, near the top. Corner is a little rounded. A little bit of a chipping on the bottom. The back's off-centered, but it's clean. And I love the backs. Love the color scheme. So, 5 is probably what it deserves. And last, I have this 1972 OPG Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew is one of my favorite players to collect. I love his cards, and I love him as a player. Well, he's not around anymore, but he was just a bad man, let's say, when he played. When I look at this card, however, I am happy that it is a PSA 8, but it is not an 8. It's just not. It's not a near mint. It's a little tilted on the front, you know, high on the right side. The back is to the right. And there's plenty of these blemishes on the bottom. You can see them. I love this card. But at the same time, I think like if I sent it to SGC, it would not get an 8. But these 72s are growing on me. I like this, what the team name is. The font is kind of raised up on it. It reminds me of old Atari games, the cartridges. You know, back then. You know, when the art designers were probably on acid. I don't know. Yeah, but I love this retro look. So I will be looking into getting more of these 72s. I like them a lot. So that is my limited graded cards from the 70s. I may stumble on some or get some graded in the future, but nothing really stands out as far as me needing this card or needing that card. Actually, I have 2 on my radar at the moment, a 72 and a 77. But my wants and needs change dramatically all the time when it comes to baseball cards. But what are your thoughts on this decade of cards? Is it one of your favorites? Not so much. Middle of the road? I'd like to hear your thoughts. So, thank you to my returning viewers. And if you just stumbled across my channel recently, welcome. You are very much appreciated for stopping by. So leave a like, comment on what cards you like from this decade, subscribe if you like the content. But that's about it for today. Got some new cards coming in and getting ready for a haul to go to SGC to send out probably tomorrow. So hope everyone enjoyed the video. I will be seeing you soon, so take care everybody.